This is a top 15 matchup with the added subplot of conference rivalry. It's Big 10 versus Big 12. Bragging rights in play. Welcome to the iconic Rose Bowl, home field of the UCLA Bruins. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the USC Trojans, taking on the winners of 4 straight, the UCLA Bruins. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Brunson. Let's get this thing underway. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. They'll hand it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Dropping back, it's Fox. Short pass finds the tight end. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. There's the handoff. Early in this season, Kirk, I think you can sense both these teams realize there's a lot to play for, a lot at stake for their seasons, and they're just kind of settling into this game.
Well, just look at the atmosphere today. It's almost playoff-like out there. Both these teams understand what a win could do for them, and the intensity is jacked up out on the field.
Second down after that run on the previous play. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. And the Trojans looking to keep this drive rolling.
Hey, it's not a lot, but it's enough to get the first down.
And the Trojans are on the move here. And on first down, right back to the running game. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Now it's second down here. Back to pass. It's Fox. It's a short completion to the big tight end.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Cannot connect, incomplete, and now fourth down.
Gosh, Chris, I just love this atmosphere. The home field advantage on full display. The defense flying around with energy. Nice job there on that third down of using the energy from the crowd to make that stop.
And the Trojans will line up to kick it away. That's the first punt today for the offense. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Breaks free. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
Here's the second down play. Looking to pass. It's Hammond. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Offense looking to convert on third and short from the 27. Out of the gun now on third down. Looking for the wideout. Oh, what a grab! Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. Second down after that previous play. On the run, it's Cox. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Third down play for this offense. To throw, it's Hammond. It's the tight end who makes the catch. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. The Bruins offense is on the move now. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. The defense all over him. They stop him right at the line. Well, Kirk, you played in rivalry games. No shortage of inspiration, but how do you manage the emotion of it all?
Well, I think you need great leadership from the team. Sometimes teams don't handle the emotions of it, and the game can get sideways on you. The teams that play the best in rivalry games are the teams that have the best leaders to keep them focused on the task at hand.
Pass complete on a crosser. Tough running there. Breaks a tackle, picks up the first down.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Looks right for a quick completion. Touchdown, Bruins. They couldn't stop him there. That is an impressive start for an emotional game like this. To be so efficient, to click like that early is impressive.
Well, it's very impressive and a great way to start for this team because all the build-up and all the hype, now you can just settle in and play your game.
PAT makes it 7-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. That's strong coverage, though. They tackle him at the 11-yard line. And the Trojans' offense is back out on the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away, and they begin to click now. Looking to throw. It's Fox. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Tackle made, but he gets the ball out across the 20-yard line. Good game.
Well, this is called settling down in his own defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show that he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows that he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the quarterback a nice target, able to pick up that first down.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Running back has it on a screen now. Breaking free at the 35. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, that was a beautifully executed screen right here by this offense. They let the rushers get upfield, completely oblivious that the blockers are getting out in front and getting downfield, put the ball right on the back, and let him have all that space and an escort in front of him to pick up big yards.
Linebackers moving around trying to confuse the offense. Pickup is 5 yards, so it's 2nd down and 5.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a 1st down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a 1st down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that 1st down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 30 and a 1st down.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. He'll hand it off. It's a strong play by the defense as time expires in the 1st period. Let's check out the quarterback comparison here through the 1st quarter. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the 2nd period. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Dropping back. It's Fox. Short throw complete to the tight end. You make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a first down in the red zone.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
The Trojans getting set on 1st and 10. Toss play to the outside. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Boy, how about the defensive speed there in the team pursuit? They recognize the toss sweep from the middle of the field and show their team speed to be able to eliminate this play.
Trying to keep this impressive drive going, but the loss makes it 2nd down and 14 here. Second down, they're going to throw it. The pocket breaking down. Goes to his right side there for the completion. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker.
And that is always the toughest thing for a defense, when you cover the initial routes by the receivers, but then they start their second routes adjusting to the quarterback scramble, and they're able to get open. And when you have a quarterback who can run around and buy time, it makes it so much tougher on coverage.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it right near the end zone. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal.
Well, you talk about a huge conversion. That's 3rd and long. It doesn't matter for these guys. They just keep going about their business. Great connection between this quarterback and receiver on that one, and now they're in business.
And the Trojans will line up now. It's 1st and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Trojans. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
And the point after is right down the middle. The BAT ties the game here in the 2nd quarter now. Turner choosing to field this one. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. And he finally steps out, but not before an excellent return to set up the offense. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And the Bruins offense back out on the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? The shotgun handoff here. Solid run. Tackled at the 45-yard line.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the 2nd and 3rd down coming up.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Quick throw, testing the middle. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up 3rd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line for a 3rd and 4. Back to throw. It's Hammond. And he dumps it off to the tight end. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball into enemy territory. First down now at the 40. As the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Off the RPO, caught to the right. Finding space at the 20. They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be first down from the 14. And the Bruins looking to keep this drive moving. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. And that's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Boy, the defense rolls the dice here on this screen pass. If they don't hit this quarterback, this is a big play. But give them credit. They were able to get to him before they were able to complete that pass.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Scanning the field, it's Hammond. He's hit right as he throws it, incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
This was a promising drive, but back-to-back incompletions makes it 3rd and 10. Looking to chuck it again. He's got it, looking for the end zone. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, UCLA.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The offense is back out on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Here's the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Well, another short gain for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Play fake, looking to throw. On the run here, lets it go. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
This secondary knows how to keep their eye on the football and how to break on the ball. I thought the receiver was open. I thought it was going to be a completion. It gives you an idea of how instinctive and how athletic he is by getting in the way of that and knocking it away.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. To the air, it's Fox. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
And the Trojans come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Here comes a first down pass attempt. The short completion of the tight end. He stopped in, but this offense is threatening now at the plus 43.
Chris, the defense has got to do a better job of wrapping up the tight end there. The coach is preaching to these guys, we need more than one tackler to the ball. They caught a break there. The tight end breaks the first tackle, and they had another man there to bring him down before it could have gotten ugly.
First down here for this offense. They'll run it to the right side. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Wants to throw it. Caught by the receiver. In the clear at the 25. And they finally tackle him down at the 1. Big gain in the pitch and catch.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defensive coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot. But I think the reality is seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
Off the big play, they're pounding on the door here. First and goal. They try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Going absolutely nowhere. Be a loss on the play. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. Second down and goal now for this offense. Looking to score with a run to the right. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about third down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here. Whether they run it or throw it, you get a stop here, maybe you hold them to 3 points.
So 8 plays into this drive now. It's third and goal. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Southern Cal.
Boy, how exciting has this first half been? We get a touchdown here. They're an extra point away from tying this game up. A lot of great action here.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. And the PAT is good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. The defense with more pre-snap movement. Delayed handoff. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Back to throw. It's Hammond. Quick throw. Misses his mark there. Incomplete.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Yeah, these guys aren't able to hook up here on this 3rd down, but you got to give a shout out to the defense for making it hard to convert here. They've been great on 3rd down all year. It's a rare miss and a good job by this defense.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. And it's taken right on the midfield logo. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. So they'll start this drive with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. Off the play fake on first down. Moves out of the pocket. He bought some time, now lets it go. Catch made along the sideline, but he's short of his sticks. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength.
Chris, how about this? I mean, there's nobody open initially. He rolls out to be able to get out of the pocket away from the pressure and eventually finds the big tight end for those positive yards in that first down.
First down and 10 now. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Breaks an open space. Has the first down and more. Ball carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time.
All right, Chris, let's face it. Most of the offensive linemen today, they're big. You know, they weigh over 300 pounds. But that doesn't mean they don't have to have agility. And the way they can get out there in front of the runner, create space, sometimes it looks like they're going in one direction, and a runner uses his eyes to take him in another direction because he's been blocked so well. Love those misdirection or counter plays, and this one worked out really well for a nice piece of yards on a first down.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Wasn't alert enough, didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. Quarterback lost track of the play clock, and that'll cost the offense 5. Important second down play coming up. Takes the ball, tries the right side here. Pointing toward the end zone. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, USC.
Chris, this guy just continues to find ways into the end zone. Combination of great play calling and outstanding execution. This back is going to be a primary talking point for the opposing defense at halftime.
He'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Dropping back. It's Hammond. Catch made by the tight end. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. So quickly, all the way up to the 36 in its first down. And he'll set up to throw. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Well, that's exactly what you need to do as a receiver in these kind of situations near the end of the half. Get some positive yards, but also stopping the clock is just as important.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. First down, looking to throw the ball. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete. Getting set. Here's second down. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. And this one is caught. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. To the air, it's Hammond. Caught over the middle, it's Cox. And here he goes. Excitement there in the final play of the first half. A great effort, but they get him down. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Trojans will kick it off to begin the second half. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Offense is back out on the field. Looking for a fast start, trying to take control of the game here in the third quarter. First play of the second half is a handoff. The game moves the ball to the 20-yard line.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Second down play coming up. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And he will make the first down. Tackled at the 26.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. On the move now. Receiver makes the grab. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback. That'll put him over 150 yards today, Kirk. He is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. He's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw. Just having a dream performance.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Looking to throw. It's Hammond. Quick pass to the flat to a receiver. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time.
It can be hard sometimes in a pre-snap, but if the quarterback can identify the outside coverage, he can avoid these kind of losses. This was just man coverage on the outside, and the secondary pounced on that screen.
Looking to pass here on second down. Makes the grab. It's Harris. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
You see more and more offenses in college football going with 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough 4th down decision? Big throw caught on the left side. The gain is not enough for 1st down, so it brings up a 4th and short.
Great job by this defensive tackling in space. They are going to keep him short of the 1st down marker, and a big decision for this head coach on whether or not to go for it or punt it away.
The offense stays on the field. The coach is going to go for it on 4th and 2 in his own territory. It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. And will head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a 1st down.
Bit of a risky decision here to go for it on your own side of the 50, but guess what? They make it work. Keep the sticks moving.
The Bruins starting a new series here on 1st and 10. And the wideout goes in motion. Looking downfield. It's Hammond. Nice throw, caught for a completion. Tackled quickly after the catch. Should be short of the marker.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Receiver in motion now. Back to throw again. Running back grabs it on a screen. They finally make the tackle, but solid gain. Sets him up 1st down at the 33.
Great patience here. Great execution by the entire offense. The quarterback kind of baits the defense towards him, drops it off to the back, and he's got a convoy in front of him for a nice 1st down.
Play action here on 1st down. Good throw, complete to the tight end.
This is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and when you go play action, it affects the eyes of the safeties and linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
And the long drive continues. The offense just grinding away here. Makes a quick grab. Looking for the end zone, has a lane. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Bruins. So they find the reliable tight end, and he makes the defense pay that time.
You know, the receivers a lot of times get most of the attention, but don't forget about how potent a tight end can be. When you've got a player like this who can run routes, they're a serious weapon that they can utilize, and they just did right there.
And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. They stop at the 20. Trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Gets some space around the 30. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
And they'll go right back to him on first down. Then he'll run out of bounds, picking up a few yards on the play.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Keeping it on the ground here. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky 4th down decision? Zero running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
On their own side of the 50, but they're going to go for it here on 4th and inches. Toss play, running right. He finds some space. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground.
I think it says a lot about this coach's confidence that he has in his team, that he sticks to running the football on 4th down. You know, a lot of teams, they might try to get cute, pull out a special play that they've been practicing for weeks, but not this guy. They just line up, run the ball, and pick it up.
And the Trojans pick up enough for a first down. They're going to run it. Shows off the stiff arm on the way to a solid gain.
It's a good, solid gain, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Same tailback, another carry. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Here we go, 3rd and short on the 7th play of this drive. Toss it to the back, running left. That's big. They convert on 3rd and set him up first down from the 32.
Kind of really appreciate the execution here on this 3rd down toss. Great call and solid work by the offensive line and a good nose for the first down marker by the running back.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Ball carrier brought down what is the final play of this 3rd quarter. As we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. And let's see how this one unfolds in the final quarter set to get underway. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Looking to pass. It's Fox. Here's a screen pass to the running back. They make the tackle, but the offense has a first down now at the 21.
Boy, this is great execution here on this screen play to the running back to pick up big yards and a first down. I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
And the Trojans with 1st and 10 here. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Defense cannot get off the field. The long drive continues. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. The tackle is made, but the gain sets the offense up. First and goal from the 9.
I love how this quarterback is finding this slot receiver. Not only is he tough to handle, but it's what he's doing after the catch. He has such wiggle and quickness. He's tough to bring down, and you see more positive yards after the catch here.
And now the defense able to bring him down. Second down and goal. Pre-snap motion from the offense. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he'll be brought down.
Chris, I really like this call. I know it doesn't work out, but just trying to catch the defense napping, trying to get the ball to the edge as quickly as you can. Doesn't work out. Brings up a big third and goal.
Play sets up a third and goal from the 5 now. Now here's the toss play. Touchdown, Trojans. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
Wait, Chris, 1, 2, 3. This is his 4th rushing touchdown in this game alone. This guy has a chance to not only be player of the game, maybe player of the week in the whole sport.
PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or they check him out. He'll bring it out from his end zone. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. UCLA offense back out on the field. Passing game was so effective in the last possession. Right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. Opening play of the drive, he looks right for a completion. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
With that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
So one play moves the ball to the 42-yard line. It'll be first down. Dropping back, it's Hammond. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 42. They'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
So the ball placed right at the 50. Offense looking to pick up the first down here on 3rd and short. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Caught near the sticks. It's Harris. Finding space at the 20. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop it. Touchdown, UCLA.
Chris, how about that? A quick slant slant that goes for this many yards and a touchdown, that's what's so dangerous about this quarterback and wide receiver. Quarterback puts the ball right on the money, and by doing so, look at the receiver. Catches it in stride and has all that room to run after the catch for that touchdown.
He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Trojans offense is back out on the field. In the last possession, the defense just had no answer for this powerful ground game. Let's see what they can do this time. He's tackled just short of the 20-yard line.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Single back takes the handoff. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
Christina, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. What I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Crucial third down play coming up after that run. Toss play. Back heads to his right. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill curve.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. And the Bruins offense is back out on the field. Off the RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound, right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Now it's second down here. A play action, looking to throw. Quick throw to his receiver. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Offense flinching before the snap. That'll cost him 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Important play right here. Close game, fourth quarter, 3rd and long. Looking downfield, it's Hammond. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Makes the diving grab there. That was beautiful.
What a great catch by that receiver, Chris. He lays out and comes down with it, and the quarterback is the beneficiary. He's actually over 200 yards, and he can thank his receivers for plays like this.
So tie game, 4th quarter. They're going to go for it on this 4th down.
Let's go.
Locates the tight end. Is complete. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going.
Man, That's got to be deflating for this defense. They had this offense right where they wanted, and then they come up with a fourth down conversion with that pass.
The Bruins lining up here on 1st and 10. Gives it to the back. And tackled after a small pickup there.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Here's the 2nd down play. From the gun, he looks for an open man. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
After the 2nd down incompletion, they'll have to convert here on 3rd down and 8. Back to pass. It's Hammond. Looking to set up a screen pass here. They bring him down. Blocker has not much help on the screen there. He's short of the 1st down.
The offense gets some positive yards here, but they're going to be short of the 1st down marker to set up 4th down. Really good job by the defense of tackling and the awareness to keep him short of that 1st down marker.
So on 4th down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. The clock has stopped, and we have just 2 minutes to play in this game now. So on 4th down, they will settle for a field goal attempt. And it comes down to this, a chance to put his team in the lead in the final stages of this one. The field goal is good. And they take the lead here in the final 2 minutes. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
But there's nothing more impressive to me than a kicker that can come through in the clutch. Gives them the lead here in the 4th quarter, but there's still time left for a final drive, so their defense will have to step up.
Coverage team brings down the returner. The first play of the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. The pass rush closing in. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
And that's just a great job by this defense of affecting the rhythm of this offense. These guys are in go mode here in the 4th quarter, trying to come back to win this game, and the defense is meeting the challenge so far.
And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pin back. Running back has it on the screen now. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Tight game, final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. Obvious false start there, moving too early. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this 1st down? To throw, it's Fox. Lets it fly to the wideout. Catch made in space. Look out. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game. So it's a first down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 37. And the offense will wisely spend a timeout after the play. Clock management is going to be very important here in the final minutes. Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And the play is good enough for a first down. They'll move the ball to the 44.
I think that's really good recognition there by the quarterback and offensive coordinator, the defensive lineman. They go with the touch pass, and the execution is solid. They'll reset the downs after picking up the first.
And the Trojans will line up on 1st and 10. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Inside the 45. Heads out of bounds after running for the first down to keep this scoring threat alive. Serious pressure now for the defense. Tight game. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. In the shotgun, handoff inside.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. He escapes the pocket. Nothing open downfield, so he'll just throw it away.
Well, this is it. Late in the game, really tight situation. This is what separates a good quarterback from a great quarterback. Can he come up with the play to keep this drive alive?
So an important 3rd down play coming up. A field goal try here will be from 60. To throw, it's Fox. Defense is coming after him. It is intercepted. Goes down quickly, but comes out with a nice interception.
Well, that defender deserves the game ball for that game-sealing play. Now, all there is to do is run out the clock and walk out of here with a W.
And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Takes the handoff. It's Cox. And they'll tackle at about the 23-yard line. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. So 2nd and short here, exactly what you want when you're trying to run the clock out and secure the victory. Tailback takes the handoff again. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. And the defense stops the clock with a timeout. 29 seconds left. Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Can he make it to the marker? And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard, but it'll be 4th down.
Now, 4th down.
And the Bruins will line up to punt it away. Looking to kick it away for the 2nd time. Well, it's been a great season. Big things still possible, Kirk, but for the first time, they run into a hurdle they can't clear. Now, how will they respond to this first loss?
And I think that's the big question. One loss isn't going to eliminate these guys from the playoff, but all they can do and focus on now is resetting, regrouping, and maybe use this loss as fuel down the stretch.
And And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.